Love is a universal concept that everybody knows about. There's relational love, there's familial love, there's platonic love, different types of love, but it all still remains the same. And love isn't exactly an it, but a whom, which is Jesus Christ. Jesus loved the world, loved you and me so much that he gave his own life to save us so that we would be back in right standing with God, so that when we leave this life, he would be able to advocate for us, so that we would not burn for eternity, but be with the one who loved us from the beginning and be with him in heaven for eternity. Now, what exactly is love, or should I say biblical love? Biblical love is defined like this in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verses 4 through 8. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not self-seeking, it does not dishonor others, it is not easily angered, it does not delight in lies but rejoices with the truth. Love always hopes, love always trusts, love always perseveres, love always protects, and love never fails. All throughout the Bible, we are taught to love our enemies, taught to love our spouses, taught to love our friends, ourselves, God, especially God. And why that's emphasized so much is because God describes love as something that binds all things together in perfect harmony. You cannot have peace without love, joy without love, patience without love, because what derives from love is what I previously just mentioned in 1 Corinthians 13. If you love somebody, if you love yourself, you're able to be patient with them. If you love yourself, if you love life, if you love a certain person, you're able to be joyous in that situation or around that person. Everything that is good derives from loving something or someone. And ultimately, it comes from loving God. Because you can't love God and love something else. You can, but it won't be the right way. Because we believe that there are so many things that are love but are just putting on a mask. There's probably some people, and I was like this at some point, lusting after somebody was love. Oh, sexual attraction, love. Sex is the ultimate attraction of love, but love isn't just touching somebody. It goes deeper than a physical appearance. Same thing with platonic relationships. Don't just say, oh, this is my friend, this is my dog right here, because of what they do for you. No, what do you like about them? What's their favorite food? What do they like to do on the weekends? Who's their mom? Who's their other friends? What are their interests? Loving somebody is sacrificing your time to spend with somebody else to get to know them and develop a genuine connection with them if y'all really meant to be friends or not. Love comes with sacrifices as well. Just as Jesus sacrificed his life for the regeneration, washing of his bride, the church, the same way we are called to embody that, sacrificing our personal needs, well, not needs, sacrificing our personal desires for others. Like if you're getting married and you're doing something that your spouse isn't exactly comfortable with, you're going to have to make that sacrifice if you truly love your wife and or husband, because you want them to feel comfortable and safe around you. Especially if you're a man, because you're supposed to be the leader and head of the household as Christ is the leader and head of the body. Your wife should be safe around you, comfortable around you, be able to trust you with all of her heart, and vice versa. Like I said again, love, well, not me, but God says that love is not self-seeking. It does not try to force its own way, but it's patient, it's kind, it's gentle. It understands, because Jesus understands all of our struggles. That's why he's patient with us. He went through those same struggles. So he is able to understand when we are going through those same struggles, which is why he tells us to come to the throne of grace boldly, with confidence, knowing that he knows us, understands us, because of his love for us, to deeply and intentionally know us, as he puts it in our hearts to spend time with him, so that we can desire him just as much as he desires us above everything else. I remember the verse that says, a good man gives out of the good treasure of his heart, and an evil man gives out of the evil treasure in his heart. And I encourage you to go seek this out for yourself, because I'm just going to say what I think this means from context, of course. But what I think this verse implies is somebody who has a pure and genuine love for people will do something without expecting a return. And I'm going to back this up biblically, because Jesus says, again, love is not self-seeking, but also there's a passage in one of the Gospels that Jesus commands us to love our enemies. Love your enemies. Lend to your enemies, expecting nothing. Again, and you shall be children of the highest. Selfless, putting people's needs above our own. Not saying that you're not important, but you hold yourself in humility, meaning you don't think you're better than everybody, but you try your best to live according to Christ, because Christ did not come to be served but to serve, and we are into following that same example as we are his representative and ambassadors and image bearers. And the whole point of learning to love and having love being something that's just natural is to reflect God's image, because God himself is love, and as his creation, as his children, we should be embodying that and able to embody that through his spirit to a T. So again, I'll emphasize, love is more than physical touch. It's more than just what you see with your eyes. And I encourage you in this video, because I'm gonna try to learn more about this myself. Go seek the Lord, because that's how you find out what true love is, and how you'll be able to discern it between what the world says love is and what God says love is. So, I hope the video helped you and edified you in some way, shape, or form. And I hope you have the great rest of your day, night, evening, whenever you may be watching this. And let me remind you of this before I end it off. God's love is unconditional. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to work for it. He loves you simply just because he made you. And there is nothing that can ever separate you from his love. No temptation, no fall, no deceit, no person, no situation. Nothing can separate you from the love of God. It is an eternal love that can never be taken away from you, because God himself chose to love you. So, and he got great plans for you. Plans for your life, your family. God has everything planned out, so don't even stress about it. So, till next time, my brother and sister. God bless.